Move that up a little. Hey, fellow agents, this is Agent Smith, and we are finishing up Red Dead Redemption 2. We are probably about halfway through the second part of the epilogue, but like I said earlier today, I'm getting this done today. I want to move on to something new for my live streams, something I've got a great interest in. I'm a huge fan of H.P. Lovecraft, and I've got a game that I think will be fun as hell to play. I fiddled with it a little bit on my own time, and I want to get this out of the way and get this done. Not out of the way so much. I mean, I love this. I wish it was never in, but at the same time, we got to move on. We got to get on to other things. So, let's head back to our ranch and see what the next big mission is.
Easy now.
What is that cross on the hill up? Oh, that's a light thing. Alright, I want to see something. I see a camp. Hey, what's up, iTap? How you doing? We're at the very end of this thing. We're as John Marsden. I do see a fire on the horizon, which is a good chance for me to pick off this one mission that I've been trying, this one challenge I've been trying to do. So hopefully I can get a good view from a nice long distance of that camp and see if I can tag this person.
Easy now.
Alright, let's pull out my rifle. Got my Carcano. No, my rolling block is better. My rare rolling block. There, that should cover it. If that's not far enough. Apparently it's not. How freaking far away does a person have to be? 633 feet. I was 27 feet short of finishing that. You gotta pick somebody off. Does it say kill anything or kill a person? Just a kill. Alright. Let's try to shoot something a little further out than that campsite. Okay, as much as I don't want to do this, is that far enough? It has to be a human kill. They're not going to count the horse. Gosh dang it. That would have been perfect too, because that was definitely far enough. Boom, how about that one? There it is, 660 feet away. Yeah, I'm wanted for murder, but that's alright, they ain't ever gonna find me. Crime reported, but you know what, we got it. 7 headshots in a row is the next challenge. I've been trying to do that one for a minute, so I'm glad to get that done. Now I've got to deal with them coming to look for me for murder before I get on going. I'm gonna have to pay this fee as well. We'll go and take care of some other things. Fiddle around up in the woods or something. Let's see. I don't think that left me with good meat, but that's alright. Because I can get some meat and cook something up. Apparently my health needs to be regained, so I need to actually cook a decent meal. I haven't been feeding like I should. Now, I don't know if they know who I am. They're just investigating the murder, and I was a far distance away, so I don't think the bounty counts. No. No, I'm good. They had no idea it was me. I'm wanted dead or alive out here. I got a bounty in Lemoyne for 20 bucks, but I'm not worried about that right now. Let's put this on my horse's back and do a quick meal. I can't cook at my house because every time I try to, a mission starts up. So let's pull out the camp real quick and cook a piece of food, some of this meat that I just got off of this pronghorn, and see what we got. Another game you'll never play. Yeah, I know. I don't know why you don't ever play more games, dude. Actually, the next one I'm going to be doing is Call of Cthulhu for from Focus that came out this year, 2018 actually. I got oregano. Let's cook that up. I need to get some thyme, I think it is. There we go. Almost full. Cook another one. Sear it. There we go. Full up on all my meters. And at least they kept me real close to my home for once. Normally when I put down a camp, this shit's like miles away. You probably play this on PC. That's probably what it'll be when they release it on the PC, if they didn't already. Oh, mushrooms? Whoa, get off the horse real quick. It sure is. Parasol mushrooms. You don't see mushrooms very often in the game. It's actually kind of hard to even notice them in most places. Anyway, let's get back to our home and meet up with Jack and see what he wants. Seven headshots in a row, man. That's gonna be tough. What you doing, boy? Reading. Always reading.
How you getting on, son?
Fine, sir.
What are you doing?
Reading and, playing with the dog.
You wanna go fishing?
Jack and Coke.
Not particularly.
Well, technically it's
I don't really like
Kraken
fishing.
and Coke Life Coke.
Do you like eating, though, right? Because we gotta find some food. Come on. Let's head this way to the stream.
Fishing? Alright, I guess we can do some fishing. We gonna walk there?
Okay, sir.
You better keep up, boy.
Be like that.
I'm sorry.
Because he's a lazy fuck who doesn't like to go out and do anything.
Do you wish I was more like you?
Like me? No. But
I would like to see you get out more often than just coming out to a tree to read another book.
Can Rufus come fishing?
dogs scare the fish. But if you'd like him to, I guess.
So you don't care if we don't catch fish?
Yeah, I'm not very good at this.
At fishing or walking?
At talking with you.
Damn, kid.
But fishing will be fun.
Sure.
Assuming nobody notices us that happens to recognize his face, he's still wanted. I'm waiting for it to happen. This is how we came across the Pinkertons the first time when Arthur took him out fishing, so I'm fully expecting the situation to happen again. Any minute now, the Pinkertons are going to come, I'm going to get captured, and they're going to give me an ultimatum to take down the rest of my crew, and that will lead to Red Dead Redemption 1.
Let's do more of this.
Because Arthur, it's been years since his death now in the story.
Yes, I'd like that.
I may have got the good ending, so to speak, but we got a long while to go, apparently, and this epilogue has been running. I've been doing this epilogue ITAP for, no joke, this is the third episode of this epilogue I've been doing, plus the tail end of the episode before it, so I'd say it's been, by the time this is done, I'm looking at 6 to 7 hours of just the epilogue chapter that's supposed to tie the two games together.
It's life. I can't explain it.
Okay.
What are you gonna be when you're older? This is a real good fishing spot.
He's gonna be a murderer if you play it through the way I did.
They've caught nothing.
Getting vengeance for your death.
Authority on everything.
Vengeance on the government.
So?
Well,
pulling back on their
maybe.
on their
In
deal.
this case, it's true. I hear there's some real big fish in here.
You ain't heard
Big
shit.
old steelheads. Hard to catch, but real good eating.
Hard to catch. Get your excuses in early.
That dog of yours know he's owned by a complaining know-it-all? Come on, son.
I'm sorry.
He ain't complaining. He's just talking shit.
It's all right. Come on, let's fish.
I let the kid win one race. All right, let's get the bait out. Let's get the goods. The lure, lake lures. Lake lure might be good. I don't know if this will work, but
Uncle Hosea, he was the fisherman.
sturgeon and muskie. We're looking for something big, so I'm guessing this would be a better idea.
Arthur taught you how to fish now, did he?
Yeah.
I know it's a river, but
I suppose he
damn, almost hit the other shore.
I got a bite. I got a bite.
Good job.
All right. Now, stay calm and start reeling them in. Not too fast. Want to set the hook in tight.
He's strong.
Good.
I'm gonna go. I got a bite.
Reel him in. Stay calm. Give him a tug.
That is definitely not. Oh, did it drop it? Oh, I got it. I think I did.
I got him.
Yeah, I lost. Oh, no, I got it. Okay. Thought I lost it. A little bluegill.
What do you think? How you feel?
I don't know.
Keep it. It's exciting, right?
Thanks, Dad.
I told you this was a good fishing spot.
You did. Hey, my trip with Arthur, I remember now. I picked some flowers, and a couple of men showed up, dressed like they was from
That
the
was
city.
years ago, kid. How do you remember? You're like 4 or 5 years old.
Thank the Lord.
Where's Rufus?
Being a dog.
Relax. He's a dog.
Where is he, though?
Doing Rufus shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's nothing but bluegill. We got a better bait. Something that's more appropriate to apparently steelheads.
Rufus!
Special lake lure. Increase the chance of catching all medium and large size fish. Sure, let's try it out.
Boy! Rufus! Here, boy!
Oh, don't you go far.
Let me come help you look.
Yeah. I gotta start keeping up with the kid because I don't want him to get fucking caught up.
Well, this ain't like him, Pa.
Check over here.
The other side of the track.
In the yellow spot. Don't you know how to read a map? There are a lot of coyote and wolves and pack dogs out here. Fuck. Of course Jack's not there now. Watch. This is what I was waiting for.
Snake!
Oh, snake? Shit.
Rufus!
Oh, I got bit by a snake. Okay.
No! It's a snake!
I see.
He bit him!
Calm down, boy. And Jack, you calm down too. Come here.
What are we gonna do?
Suck the venom out.
Do, Pa? Keep going!
I seriously hope we're sucking on
No!
his leg. Not his
Get the
fifth leg.
poison out. Well, spit it out!
I know, he should have been hanging out.
Don't swallow it!
I know how to fucking
He's gonna die! He's gonna die!
back off, kid.
We just gotta get him somewhere warm and calm.
He's gonna die!
Go get the fishing rods and the fish. I'm taking the dog home. Abigail, can I get a hand?
What's going on?
Dog got bitten by a snake. Let's look after him. And the boy. Grab his rug.
Is it gonna be okay?
Jack, the dog is gonna be just fine.
We never should have gone fishing!
Sometimes, you just
We got rattlesnakes and diamondback types all around our land, so he could have got bit anywhere.
dog.
The dog's gonna be fine.
It's okay, son.
He's gonna be fine if you suck the poison out. Get him some food. He's gonna trip balls for a couple days. He'll be fine. Should probably feed this horse because I never do. Whoa, what was I supposed to do? I'll complete it fast? Whatever. Here, I think I got an apple. There you go. Alright. What is that on my map?
Yeah, it's me again.
I don't really need to take her with me, but... Hey, what's up, Gino Saji? How you doing? Why is it not working? What do you mean? Is there no picture? Oh yeah, I see your words on Gino Saji. I see what you're saying in my chat, but not on the other. And there, the delay is the delay. I can't control that. If you're having a delay, that's on you, buddy. Because I've got a freaking like 10 times the internet speed I used to have. That's weird. Now I see your okay, I see your chats now. But yeah, if you're having internet issues out there, iTap, there's not much I can help you with on that one because I've got this set up for fastest reaction time to chat. Most of the time, the chat shows up on my game screen for you guys to see faster than it comes up on my other screen for me to read. So I know for a fact that it's as good as it can get on my end. I paid a lot of money to get my internet upgraded, so if you're having issues with that and no one else is having, yeah. I don't know about that then. Then your T1000 line is having trouble somehow or another. Either way, there's always a delay in chat. Chat is always a few seconds behind. Always. There's nothing you can do about that. You guys communicate faster with each other than with me. Yeah, you gotta get with the times, old man.
Why you let him stay?
He's actually been pretty useful, in a useless sort of way.
Because he's uncle, that's
Who's
why.
that?
No idea.
Pinkertons.
Friend or
No.
foe?
We'll soon find out.
Furniture salesman?
It's the Geddes boys.
From Prague?
Oh.
Ranch?
Yeah.
Mr. Milton! Mr.
Yes.
Milton!
Duncan!
Sir, Ma found some old furniture in the
Oh,
attic.
that's cool.
Pa thought maybe you folks
Do I have to
belong
trade her
the
for
house
sex?
phone
Because she
credit.
did try to come on to me that one
They send
time.
their regards.
How kind they are. Tell your mom and pa we're very touched.
Where would you like the
I was
furniture?
wondering how we were going to furnish this
just
house.
Over here. Then we can arrange. This is real kind of y'all.
You saved the ranch. Pa said this is the least he could do.
Well, that's about everything.
Send your pa my best regards. Tell him he's got friends for life in me and my family.
Bye, sir. Ma'am.
Ma'am.
I can't believe this.
That's really cool of them.
So kind.
That's not a short trip either.
Still some more things that we need to get.
How about we take a ride into town? It's been ages since we spent any time together.
It has. Let's go get the wagon.
I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop, man.
Okay, let's go. I feel like we ain't done nothing together like this since
Maybe reset your internet connection. Let me check on my end.
Forever.
Just give me a second here.
forever, but a long time.
Pull my phone out.
Had the time, you know?
If I can't get it to come up on my Twitch, then there is something and I don't know what's going on. If not, then it might be on your end. Let me see. Nope, shows I'm filming.
It'll only get nicer.
And oh, yeah. I'm not getting a video feed either. Weird. I gotta tell you, I don't know what's up with that. I apologize for the problem. There's 2 viewers. Well, I'm the other viewer. I'm an idiot. Oh, wait, no, it's right there.
Did you forget something?
Yeah, there it is. Perfect.
Come on, silly.
Yeah, it's a bit delayed. Good lord. That was a bit delayed. Anyway, sorry, lady. No, I got a feed. You might want to reset your computer, reset your phone, whatever it is that you're using to watch this on. Because, yeah, I got the connection just fine.
May I help you, my lady?
Oh, John.
We are going to bring the boy? Oh, I guess he can stay with Uncle. He's fine with Uncle.
And now to Blackwater.
Oh no, I know. I gotta double check. Sometimes I get so I use a third-party service. The Restream.io that's mentioned in my descriptions is a service I send my video feed to, and then they send the feed out to everybody else. That's part of the reason you guys get a minor delay. It's not directly feeding into YouTube or directly feeding into Twitch. There's a small delay because it has to ping off of their offices and whichever server I tell them to go to, and then ping out to you guys. So that's sometimes there's issues with connections because Restream is having problems, but they didn't have anything posted, and therefore I don't know what to tell you.
There's a fella in town takes photographs.
You want to stare at a portrait of yourself all day?
Well, you should have brought your son if you're gonna take a picture together.
But you ain't that much to look at.
No, I want a picture of us.
There's 3 people watching over on Twitch side, so if Gino, if you're having trouble, it might just
Is
be
there anything else
a
you want?
glitch.
I don't know. Let's just walk around and see where it takes us.
I do have to be back by dinner time.
Uncle Jack and Charles will manage fine without you.
Yep,
Hell,
exactly.
looking after themselves may even be good for them.
They'll starve.
Whatever, my paychecks are guaranteed.
Any luck, Jack and Charles will eat Uncle.
What are you guys doing? Standing around in town with guns.
So maybe you're
Can you
right.
get out of my fucking way?
You know I am.
Okay then. Portrait it is.
What happened? Not so tough.
Not so tough. They talking shit. I ain't even doing nothing. I'm just trying to get to the photography building. First time you actually take a photograph for a mission or a purpose in this. I've done it a bunch of times myself, but that's just because I like to take the photos in this game. I think it's a cool little feature they have.
I'll just put us here. Let me help you down.
Why are you being so courteous?
Because he's trying to get married to you since they aren't officially married.
There you go.
He's trying to be a proper
I'm gonna head to
gentleman.
the Drapers for a minute. Won't take long, but I need to get some materials. You want to come with me or wait here?
And after that, we can go get our photo taken?
Yeah, after that we can get our photo taken.
I need to go get a fucking haircut. Man, that was the last time I had a photo.
All right, let's get that picture taken. It means that much to you.
It does. Today it does.
There you go. Peter Viltka. Peter
I
Vilk.
am kind of funny.
Well, welcome back in, Gino.
A different kind of funny.
Am I annoying you?
If you haven't subscribed to me on YouTube, you can hit that subscribe button while you're in there.
It just ain't you.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
I
that's
should
weird
ask
that it wasn't working for you. I checked it myself and there was no problem.
you. I don't know. Probably not.
You're not gonna go in? No, we're just gonna glitch out. There we go.
Hello, madam. Sir,
Hello, sir.
how can I help you?
Well, thank you.
We'd like to get our photo taken.
Oh, photo. Yes, yes, that I can help you with. Yes.
Yeah.
So, what do we do?
I'm sorry, what did
I want
you
a
want?
photo. You're a fucking photographer. Are you serious?
Portrait taken.
Oh, well, we do
Yeah,
that.
no shit.
Yes, wonderful. Handsome couple, quite something, but you need a background.
Background?
Yes, we have Niagara Falls, Paris by night.
They have a bunch
We have
Mount
Mount
Vesuvius in
its
ruins.
We have the open prairie. Take a look. Pick one.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see the others.
Just pull the lever there to release the next one.
How about this
Yeah.
one?
It's dramatic, ain't it? Let's see what else they got.
I personally think there's like a swampy looking one that I think is nice.
This is pretty.
Or spooky, maybe. Let's see everything.
Might as well.
That's nice.
It's like being back home. Was that all of them?
I'll find out right now.
This is,
Interesting.
this is a bar.
Surely there's a photograph of you in a bar already. Look, this was your idea, John. It's up to you.
I'll take the prairie one. There was a southern one with a plantation, but I guess it's in a different shop. I don't get the same ones at every place you go to.
You've seen all of them. Anything you like?
We'll take this one.
Ah, this one. Wonderful. That will be simply perfect. You know, I wish I had the Congo River, but they require grass skirts. I couldn't afford them.
Huh.
It's just so exotic. You stay there. Make a pose that you feel comfortable with.
Get down on your knee, man. That's the pose you need to make.
Try to enjoy it.
I think I'd rather be cleaning the outhouse.
Be quiet.
Thought you were a cowboy, not a poser.
Oh no, I'm a poser.
A poser?
That is true.
No, that's goofy. I'm getting there. I want to see all the poor choice. I've never had a photo with two people in it before.
Wonderful.
The 69 pose. Yeah, it's about right. I do like that one, actually. That one works well.
So natural, particularly you, sir. Quite a pose.
How many of these are there? Oh my goodness.
That might be the one.
Nope, I'm gonna go back to the one with us sitting.
You've done this before.
This one works.
Oh, I like
There
it.
you go.
How's this?
Bravo.
Blinded for life.
Now, give me a minute. I'm going to develop this for you. Wait here.
Take your time.
Propose, you fool.
What?
Nothing at all. Tough guy. Gunslinger.
Excuse me?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. I just posed.
Shut up.
She literally called me a poser.
You're not very nice to me.
Oh, I'm nicer than you deserve.
True.
Here. Came out beautifully.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, look at that face on you.
Be quiet. What do I owe you?
$5.
There you go.
Thank you. I'll see you again.
Oh, yes. He'll probably come in for a pose.
I actually go on the online. I actually go and photograph a lot.
Bye now.
What shall we do now?
There is one thing I hadn't done. I've never been to see one of them moving picture shows.
Let's do that.
Never?
No.
Well, come on. Let's go do that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Of course. It's the marvel of the age.
I love marvels.
Okay, good. Well, let's go.
Thank you. It's real fine doing normal things.
Are they even open?
Come in.
Thank you.
Now showing absolutely nothing.
Sketching
Oh.
for Sweetheart, I think.
Oh, hello.
2 tickets, please, to see Sketching for Sweetheart.
That'll be 50
It's a
cents.
porno theater.
Okay. What's it about?
I have no idea.
He hasn't even seen the movie in his own place.
Thank you again.
Come on in. A mystery awaits.
These missions like this are so cute. Oh, it's an animation.
It's just incredible. It's like they're really there.
Hey, I'm trying to watch this.
Johnny Marston.
Oh my goodness! Can I put the moves on my wife? There you go.
What are you doing with that arm?
Feeling up your boobies.
Thought you might be cold.
John.
I don't know if I can do any more interaction with her, so we'll keep watching.
Ha! That's women for you.
Don't you dare, John Marston.
What? I'm watching. Please.
Ah, Just needs more rum.
It's not.
Don't be such a sour puss. Stop it.
She's a piece of work.
Really?
Hey, this is amazing technology for the time. I wonder if any of these things that they got, did they home make them or did they find them? Because that would be amazing if they found their own actual animations and footage for these things.
Oh my. Is it over?
I think so. Come on.
Be seeing you.
Yep.
All right. We better get home.
Oh, we never get out. The farm will be fine.
The farm. I love hearing that.
Let's go down to the lake for a minute.
The lake?
Sure.
Oh, Jesus.
Why, you finally gonna drown yourself?
Oh, we're not. Oh, we're not going anywhere. We're walking. Okay, come on, lady. We're walking.
Happily so.
You're acting real strange.
No, I'm not. Come on.
You're a silly man, John Marston.
What about Jim Milton?
Oh, he's even worse.
Trying to stir my liquor,
You in?
my soda.
Like I said, mighty strange.
I like to row.
Since when? You
I'll be good and drunk by the end of this.
I don't plan on capsizing.
I wonder whose boat this is.
It don't matter.
Still not enough rum in this thing.
I hope they don't think we're...
They won't think anything. They'll think we're borrowing it.
I hope it don't got leaks or nothing.
She's seaworthy, okay? Relax. Look around.
All I can see is a strange man rowing. I thought he was John Marston, but now I suspect he's been replaced with an imposter.
Not at all.
Don't look at me. Look at this.
He's trying to make an honest woman out of you.
The water. Here's good. Ain't it pretty?
Oh, that's better. Rub. That's a beautiful view.
What is it?
I like the city view in the mountains. Let's do this.
Will you? Will you marry me?
Get up. I am married to you.
No, I mean
Legal on
in
paperwork.
front of God.
That's that. Well, not even on paperwork. Legal in front of God at that.
I got this ring. I've had it for a long time. Take it.
You serious?
It would make me very happy if you would.
We've lived a lot of lives.
Let's just live this one from now on. You and me, Jack, a family, by law.
John, I didn't know it mattered to me.
It does. It matters a lot.
It didn't. But now it does. If you think this is dumb, I'm sorry.
Shut up, you silly man, and kiss me.
That feels like closure. And the game ends. Nothing bad ever happens to them again. And they live happily ever after. Jack grows up to become a politician and runs for president. And it's a beautiful ending. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to end the stream now. Nothing bad happens ever again to this family after this. God, man. It's like the logic behind watching the prequel to Marley and Me. If you've seen the movie Marley and Me, how sad that film is, and then they made a movie that tells you about that dog's life as a puppy and them growing up, but you know what's going to happen to him in the film. Right? Exactly. I'm the same way. I feel that way too. But it's like in the Marley and Me movie, you know what's going to happen to the dog in the end of that movie. So when they create a prequel, and they put this stuff in there, the emotional connection is even bigger because of the fact that you actually know what's gonna happen. It's beautiful and it's sad at the same time. Like, I'm ridiculously happy that they actually put that in there and they put these details into it, but at the same time, you know exactly what's gonna happen. You know, and then this, a rising of a new day. I don't shed tears for a lot of different things. Emotional sequences in movies and dramas and things like that usually work. I love games for their filmatic style. That was more emotionally connected than Arthur's death for me. Mission complete. How did I get a freaking bronze on proposing? I didn't propose fast enough? Oh my goodness. How is that even a rated one? Jeez Louise. I look like Grizzly Adams. I seriously need a shave. Alright. Well, let's get on with it. A dawning of a new day. We can go do some mundane tasks. Got a chicken coop and everything. Dude, this place is set. I'll name that one Foghorn. A rooster that I haven't seen before. A Dominique rooster. Or Dominique. Glad to experience this with you, Gino. I'm glad you've been here all this time watching this with me. Chores? No? Yes? There we go. She's got a decent little farm going. You're not going to use that pump? You're just going to stand there. You're just going to freeze the whole fucking game up. There you go. Oh my goodness. Deliver the water to the ranch. I've canceled the chore somehow. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and start. Everything is glitching out. I'm just going to go ahead and push the mission forward before the game explodes. Yeah, like gazebo back there. I don't recall there being a gazebo back there.
With the red dragon dead and Princess Brea rescued, Sir Galsworthy put down his sword and took up his plow.
What y'all doing?
He became the greatest apple farmer in...
I love it. I truly love it. Abigail, dear, what's for dinner?
What's for dinner? Away with you, you no good parasite. You cook.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
John?
Uncle is a gosh shit, and this is exactly what I've been waiting for all this time.
Hey, John. Abigail.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. Okay, I thought that was bad. Well, it probably is, but...
I found him.
Oh, shit.
Micah.
No.
I got a lead. One of his boys wanted for murdering a woman. Been seen drinking in Strawberry. If we can get to him, he'll lead us to Micah. But I gotta go now. You coming?
No. He's not coming.
I will.
That's your business. His business is here.
Yeah. Yeah, all
Till
right.
tonight.
No,
That's what I'm saying. Do it now.
I'm begging you. No.
I will come back alive.
All this? For what? For Micah?
All this wouldn't exist if it weren't for Arthur, Sadie, and all the folks as fell. If I let him go, this place ain't no more real than one of Jack's dragons.
I'm begging you.
And I'm begging you to understand. This is it. This is...
Please.
It's the closure he needs.
Try to... I ain't got no other
You
choice.
can't just simply let him
Keep an eye
go.
on the place for me.
Of course.
Please.
Let's go kill
Damn
this son of a
straight.
bitch, then.
With a pronghorn on my back.
Come on. Let's get to Strawberry before he dries out.
At least that's close. Strawberry's a beautiful town. It would have been nice to build something
Which one of
into.
Mike's boys is it?
Clay.
Which one was Cleet?
The big one or the little one?
The one with the rat face.
My memory is they both had rat faces.
The little bastard with the rat face then.
Him? Yeah, he'll talk.
You're damn right he will. We owe this to Arthur.
You think Arthur cared about revenge? I'm not so sure.
Not at all.
Especially not at
But I really feel like all of this falling apart, every aspect of 100% of all of it,
And I hear you're building
is his
houses.
fault. It's all on Micah, and I agree. I'm sorry, but in the end, I would want him to be dead too.
Nowadays, I'm almost always killing old friends. Old friends and
I've been
new.
looking forward to the opportunity to take this guy down ever since I met him on the
You ain't
first
shitting bounty hunting
the
tribe.
first mission we had with him. When they talked of him, and then you got to meet him, and he damn near murdered a town for a pair of fucking guns. I was like, this man doesn't need to live.
North. Canada. Find a woman.
And he's been nothing but a twist the entire time he's been with the crew.
Well, I'd like to try it.
Hey, John, you've given him the family bug.
I thought we would have inspired him to a life of celibacy and isolation.
Oh yeah.
You know, I've been thinking I might get out of here.
He'd have no problem too.
down south
As a
there
darker
with the
skinned
ladies.
person like that, as a
It's
black
wild, but
Indian
less
mix,
mean, I
he'd be
guess.
revered in
I'd
Native
take it for a
American
little
and black
while.
populations.
Take up with a handsome
Moved down
little
south to
Mary.
Louisiana
I don't know.
and or Lemoyne.
See something else at least.
Stay away from the bad people and mind your own business, and you can actually bring up a whole bunch of people like that
But
out
we got
there.
some business to take care of first.
The Native American and African American population is a well-known mix. And also Charles Smith is just a strong, good, freaking
Strawberry.
nice,
This is
friendly
it.
dude who
You
could
leave our
probably
horses
take
on the
care of a
range.
family
Let's
easily.
find him.
His honor and respect. Let's do this.
All right, John, Charles, you take the other side of the river. I'll stay on this one. If we meet in the middle, we would have covered most of the town.
We would have covered all the town. There's only fucking one road. Hell, send Charles up the other road and we're done. All three roads meet in the middle and it's the whole town. This place is tiny.
There. Cleet! Hey, Cleet! Been a while. Shit. Stop that man! He's wanted for murder! I'll head him off.
Come on.
Can't escape us, Cleet! Ain't no point in trying.
Come here, friend. Huh? He got past. Look at this.
Get him. There you go.
Hello, Cleet. Remember us?
For murder.
Joe, you gonna take a turn?
Hey, we're all buddies, ain't we?
Sure, Sadie. With pleasure.
Beat Cleet.
No.
Give it!
Now, where's Micah?
He does look like a rat.
Micah, why ain't you?
Nope, that's not what I wanted to hear. Nope, that's still not an answer.
Where?
Stop.
Stop's not an answer either,
Where's
man.
Micah?
I don't know. I ain't seen him. We fell out.
And you know what? I'm bored of this. Let's hang the
Yep,
bastard.
that sounds like a plan.
Good idea.
But slow, not from a high hang. Something that'll let him choke out, ejaculate and shit and piss himself. You don't want to drop him high to snap his neck. You want it to be slow.
Drag him over here!
Keep moving. Move.
Stop. No, you stay away.
You ain't going nowhere. You about to hang, fool.
Climb.
Hold on.
Give us the information, you're gonna hang anyway.
You heard the lady. Get up there.
Come here, you bastard! Move it! Come on, move! Here, I want you stood right here.
Judge, jury, and executioner.
All right, string the no-good murdering bastard up.
Judge Adler.
Put it around his neck.
Let's try this.
Okay, at least she got good fashion.
Where's Mike?
I went with all red with highlights of black, but that's just me.
Where's Mike?
I already told you I ain't seen him.
You lie!
It ain't my fault.
Ain't my fault. Did I do that?
Talk, or I'll pull this
Talk, and I will still pull this level. I mean, Oh, oh.
He's up in the mountains. I think he's up in Mount Hagen. He got a whole gang now.
Oh.
Man, doing bad things. I tried to stop him from murdering that little girl. We fell out. Honest. Please,
I'm led to believe him because Micah's a fucking asshole.
Hang him.
No. You got what you... He's dead.
Thank you.
But no. Oh. Well, hello. All these people who were there to watch. I didn't even notice there was a crowd. I was in my own zone. I've been looking forward to bringing Micah down since the beginning of this game, and I just couldn't believe that. I'm just so happy that we're finally getting to do this. I was hoping this would be a closing point for all this. That guy deserved it. He worked amongst them and he helped for the situation in my eyes. I don't care if he fell out over one situation, over one girl. He destroyed an entire colony of people and helped to twist the mind of a man who was on the right track. He had the right idea. Even though he did it for robbing banks and robbing trains to make that money, they could have eventually got themselves down. Buy a place like Beecher Hope and create a city there instead of just one house or two houses in there. From a farm to a town. That's what we could have done. But as things were going good, it all got twisted
This pass will take us up into
because
the
of Micah and his boys.
Lead the way.
There's an old watchtower up there they might be using for a camp.
And you could tell that was going to happen from day one. Well, I'll bring them down some more.
There must be a sniper. Getting
Cover, schmover.
You alive, Charles?
John, be careful. Where is this bastard?
I don't know, but... Oh, I don't have a gun for that.
Stay low. We gotta get closer to him. We'll move up. Rock by rock. When we get
Hoop, 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 hoop. Charles better be alright. I see him already.
every time. Okay?
I thought I saw him. He might be moving. There he is. Oh, shit. I was behind a rock. He got magic rock bullets. He got magic rock bullets on him. Alright. he got the kind of gun used to shoot John Kennedy. Can turn mid bullet.
Here's a break. Moving.
Damn, dude. Oh, I gotta wait for brakes. Okay. Whew. Now I see him. We're good. Let's see. What's my most accurate rifle? Bullshit. I had a shot. Alright, I'll do it their way. That guy was pretty well hidden. Wearing dark clothes in a mountainous region like this. Where'd he go?
Canteen and some jerky. You can try by all means. But you ain't getting off this path. Just ask your friend back there.
You can hit him from here, can't you? Take the shot.
Ah, I wish I'd seen that. It looked like it went through the bottom of his chin.
Let's go back to Charles.
Oh, jeez. Okay, drinking and getting in a tight space like this to play is not necessarily a good idea. I'm trying to bend my whole old man body up into this chair.
Come on, Joe.
I'm coming.
Hey, you're okay. You're
I
okay.
need my hat.
I will be. Go on. Go on now. Move fast.
I just hope he is, man. Get the fuck out of here. Pack that shit with something. Do what you gotta do. Get the bullet out of you. Or give me your hat.
Come on, John.
I don't want to leave him.
Hey, they know we're coming now. I will be fine. I'll follow you up. I just can't move fast.
Okay.
Come on, John.
I know he ain't gonna make it, but that's just a story, but
I'll see you soon, brother.
One way or another. Sure. Get him for me.
We will.
he got you in the fucking arm, dude. Get back to town. Crawl your ass back to your horses and get back to town. Don't stay up here in the snow.
Here they come. Here they come.
Okay, come on.
Yeah. There, on the cliff edge.
Damn these fools.
Another one on my cliff?
Knock up, Bale. Where is the...
Shit.
More of 'em. Steel hands. You must be... Oh, damn it.
Camp here.
It's not big enough. Knocker rides with 10, 20 guys. Big finally put the find that Coward Charles talked about.
Ah, you son of a bitch. I think she was talking about a sniper. I was too busy focusing on killing people. I was in the zone. I was in the zone. That one is my bad. Alright, continue up the mountain. Let's do this. At least I got my hat back. Satisfactory. We need the bolt action. So bolt action guarantees these shots are gonna kill. Even if they're not 100% body shot or headshots.
Anyone with Micah Bell is gonna get a bullet.
Nice. This gun has more power.
There's a camp here.
It's not big enough. Knocker rides with 10,
Boom.
20 guys. Keep climbing until we find that Coward Charles talked about.
Okay. Shit.
The hell was that? On the other hand, the repeater, I can fire them off more shots more quickly. And I tend to have a little bit more aim as a skill on it. The accuracy at long range is slightly higher.
Sadie. Shit, look out.
Oh, she already got him? I think I shot that dude in the balls.
Oh, you sad sack of shit.
Come here, you bitch. Sadie. Get your hands off her.
Oh, are we doing this? Oh, shit, of course. Oh, they're all going down now. I knew it. And he going down too.
You all right? Just fine.
All you got to get down the fucking hill and let me handle this.
You're bleeding pretty bad.
Ain't nothing.
You should sit down.
I'm fine.
You're dying.
I'll be fine.
Just sit. It's okay.
I ain't dying. I ain't.
I hope not.
I ain't dying.
She ain't got time to die.
Get him. I'll be fine. I just need to rest.
Okay. Charles, stay with her.
Charles, you worry about yourself. I'll be up there
Look who it is.
in a minute.
Ain't you got a habit of just showing up?
But I got something to take care of.
I ain't got time to talk. Fuck both of you guys.
That was Joe. We gotta be close. I'm here to... I'm here to finish things.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Thank you for that heads up. I got the wrong gun anyway to start off with. I get too ballsy and start just walking forward and going for it. Oh, that needs more coke now.
Look who it is. Ain't you got a habit of just
There's no more
showing
coke
up?
left.
But I got something to take
Well.
care of, sure.
Just you left, is it?
Yeah. Just me. That was Joe. We got him.
All right, there we go. Get my weapons to get ready.
It's John Marston, Micah. Your fools are Micah, come out here. I'm here to finish things.
You just gotta stay down. Make sure you keep a low profile.
Micah Bell.
Have a gun and accuracy. Get the fuck off of me.
I'm here for you.
That's not my hat. The fuck did my hat go?
Turncoat.
Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not my hat. This is definitely my hat.
Where is he? Where's Micah?
Whew. As long as you stay low, it gets you less accuracy issues. It moving and firing at the same time does give you problems, but if you lower your body, then you have less waver in your shot. And the run speed like this is not that much different. Just like that. And if you get a few headshots here and there, you could afford a deadeye every once in a while. God dang it. Stop coming from behind me, you fucks. I thought that guy was dead. Plus, if you get used to the amount that you have to actually trigger back for, I pull back on mine, so for me to aim on the person each time, I just pull back just a hair. I tap it down, and I'm usually shooting for neck, or I'm usually shooting for neck or head. Occasionally their hat.
You better not disappoint me, fellas. Any requests for the...
Waste my time sitting there firing at him when he's over, when I can just blow his whole face up. Yeah, I'll go with that. Just like that. I barely tapped back on my controls, and I was able to get a bead right on his face. Plus, your low profile makes you a harder target. Occasionally, you hit a hat.
Micah, you over there?
No, he ain't.
Damn you, Micah.
Ah, this place. Man, I've seen this camp up here a million times. I've always wondered how you get to it.
Micah!
I've seen it in the distance on the ridges a few times. I was like, oh, I'd love to go check that out, but I never really came back to this region, so I figured. I thought maybe it was just a random location. There's so many random locations in this game. He's kind of fortified in there. I kill every dirty rat. Oh, sorry. Now, realistically, I just chuck some dynamite up into that building and it's over.
Micah, if you're here, come out.
No, what you'll see me repeat about 10 times is if we have to do a slow motion showdown for a freaking
Not much.
a showdown. I suck
In
at
a
those.
few years.
What's up, D. Vincent W? I try to brain surge in that shit.
How's that,
The years of playing this game over and over again, not this one, but the first one, has got me used to the fighting system for Rockstar games in general.
But I felt different.
So it seems.
I used to hate it, and now it's
Well,
real
maybe
accurate.
after
That
all this is
auto-targeting is
over,
really
I'll go
useful.
pay her a call. And the boy.
And this one makes it more real that your auto-target doesn't guarantee a kill. Just do a showdown, man. Make it a showdown. Alright, where'd he go?
I got more men coming, John.
Oh, I ain't worried about all that. I'm about to fucking burn.
You should run away.
You should fucking burn in hell.
Look forward to meeting them.
Run while you can, John. It's your only hope.
I'm just fine here.
Not this time.
Yeah, you keep trying.
It's just here. Come take a look.
I ain't doing shit. I'm just fucking with him at this point.
Come on now, Micah. At least die like a man.
Hellfire. It's just like old times.
Yeah, put your shit down. Don't give him a chance. Make him drop his guns and then shoot him anyway.
Turn around
Fuck this guy.
and start walking.
You got me.
He ain't dropped his guns yet. Ain't got shit. The man still has his weapons.
Like old times.
Literally gonna let him put them away.
All manner of folk paying social calls.
Oh shit.
Hello, son. Mrs. Adler. It's been quite a while.
Been a few years. God dang it.
Now, John. Now. What were you
Shoot him in the
saying?
balls.
What are you doing here, Dutch? Same as you, I suppose.
Dutch and I are teaming up once more. We got money. We got dreams. Join us, John. Join us.
Let her go.
Now, I can't do that, John.
Dutch. Dutch, come on now.
You shot at me, son.
A long time ago.
You started. You betrayed me. I could say the same as you.
I was trying to do my best. You just cared for yourself.
I think differently.
Join us.
Join us, John.
I can't believe I had a chance to take down him.
Let her go! She ain't well.
I don't want to kill you, John.
Arthur saved my life. More than once.
Arthur's been dead a long time. This is...
It is the early 1900s.
Dutch. Dutch. We all did our best for you. Ain't our fault. Things turned out the way they did. Dutch, killing me won't solve nothing.
Put down your gun, Marston.
Say something.
By taking
Dutch.
down fucking Micah will help you to get a better take on life.
I ain't got too much to say no more.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
You shot me.
You shot me pretty good.
I think I got one in the balls, both heads. I hit him in the head, but
Thank you.
I mean, they don't need to trust each other none, even though he pretty much raised him. That's fine, but at least Dutch had a right mind to realize Micah fucking lied.
Fine.
You're crazy.
I hope so. Help me
Tell me
out.
Charles is still okay.
Let's go get Charles.
There's money. Lots of money. In the cabin is Blackwater.
I'll go see.
Hurry up. I got a wedding I want to go to.
He ain't got nothing of value. He might have timed explosives, like the ending of my vampire game. Holy shit. Rich bitch! Well, that makes more sense to why they want that money back they're talking about in the first game. It's too heavy for him to dang carry. Now let's just pray there's no stragglers, because we'd both be dead as we're both not paying attention on our way back. In reality, you gotta watch your back the whole damn way.
Jack, Uncle, come out here!
Oh yes, that was very fun. Only took one try. Well, 2 tries technically, because I didn't realize I had the wrong gun drawn.
It's over, Abigail. It's all over.
Sort of. I mean, Dutch is still alive. We still haven't had the Pinkertons come to us, and I know they get him. So I don't know how over it could be. I'm probably over, but... But there's still a gap of time between this and the next one in the fact of what he does. Well, there you go. I'll take it. Sam and Dan Houser making some of the best games that we've ever played in the history of gaming, I tell you. Alright, well that's good. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was actually definitely worth the time. Happy to finally be done with this. Oh, see you later. I'm gonna watch through the credits and see what happens at the end. I'd like to see if there's other stuff. I'd like to have the freedom to come back and do what I want. Go and explore, draw new pictures into the thing. I'm looking forward to the open world that I'll get to play to get the 100%. And as I get closer to all of that, I may or may not decide to do video footage for it. Really don't have the time with my schedule the way it's going lately, but I might be able to pull some of that off for you guys. I did 100% runs for the first game and its expansion, so they got married, yay. And Sadler stayed alive. Charles is alive. I'm happy for that. That was my big concern, is them not making it. I really thought they were gonna die.
When I see you behind the glass,
I forget that I'm in the cage. They bring me to Sunday Mass, but it never wiped the rain.
The next game I plan to do, I think I did. You came in way too late, Trevor. It took 26 episodes, 3 of which I did today alone. Just today. That's why I called it the end of the beginning. This episode is basically the last bit of everything leading into Red Dead Redemption 1. It's the end of the beginning of the game. But it looks like, I mean, they're still going to drop us freedom to do what we need to do and enjoy ourselves in the world, so I plan to 100% it, but I don't know if I plan to, because this game's 100%ing is going to be considerably longer. I could probably do episodes of this, of me doing shit like playing poker and hunting animals for the next 20 or 30 episodes before I ever get close enough to completing everything in this game. And so because of that, there's a good chance I'm not going to keep on recording or streaming for this. On the other hand, I'm happy to be done with this because tomorrow, and I have some time to, I can get started on this one, which I don't know why I keep showing you all, because the words are backwards. But the Call of Cthulhu, I am a huge fan of H.P. Lovecraft's works, and I plan to play a Red Dead Online. I've been tossing up between Fallout. I was gonna say Final Fantasy again. I don't know why Final Fantasy's been in my mind so much lately. I have Fallout Online and I have Red Dead Online. I think I'm enjoying Red Dead Online more. I have a character. I've done a couple episodes for it. I think I am intending to continue with it because I feel like it'll eventually expand into something more. There'll probably be shorter recording or streams, about an hour or so. I don't know how much I plan to do with them. There's not a lot right now. It's a lot. For me, it would be hunting and fishing. I don't know how much interest people have in that because my enjoyment in this world would be a simulation of fishing and hunting and farming. If farming was an option, you literally watch me play fucking basically Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley for you young kids. Of Red Dead version. Stardew Valley RDR edition. But I would do it. I fully intend to. I want to get on the ground level on the online for this because of the fact. There we go. That's what I've been waiting for. Fucking Pinkertons. Or the FBI or whatever you want to call them. Finally getting on our trail. No one there, no money. Makes you wonder their motivations originally. It makes you want to play the first one again, to be honest. The drawback being you got to start over on all your skills. I had Deadeye to a level to which I could target lungs, intestine, and heads to guarantee a death shot. An ability you don't even have in RDR1. Either way, it was good stuff. I'm actually, I wanted to bring to you guys, and if I get a chance to, I gotta figure out how to play it. That's the biggest problem. It's an older title, but I found a real old PlayStation Rockstar game that I don't think people remember being made. And I'd like to fiddle with it a bit, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I have to look into how to play it properly because it's a PlayStation 1 era game and it's not Grand Theft Auto. Charles Smith's gonna go off on his own, huh? I guess this will slowly lead up to all the stuff I was looking for, so I'm glad to watch through these. This is the most entertaining credits I think I've played out in a game. There's about 140 games completed on my channel. Complete walkthroughs or nearly completed. It might be a couple less than that. But yeah. Oh, it's a good song. I can't let it play through, and unfortunately, I gotta ramble through it a little bit here and there, so I don't lose the I don't get a copyright strike or a hit for the song. So one of my videos in this, I have to go back and re-record off of the feed and cut out the music that they're trying to edit from me because they banned it worldwide for one of the songs in this game. So I can only imagine this being just as bad. Hate to ruin it with my rambling, but it saves me a hassle. I'm just looking forward to seeing what's gonna lead up. I thought this would pull us all the way to it. I have to say it's a happy ending though, even though your main character that you started off as didn't quite make it. It still feels like a happy ending in comparison to the previous one. And yet, very much like watching the prequel to Marley and Me, it is sad as ever knowing what's gonna happen in the next portion of this game. You would think so. It's a video game. They paid their copyrights already. I'm not trying to put this out there to give music to the people. If they want, play it for themselves. The copyright's already being paid for by Rockstar. But at the same time, I can't complain about the way they're doing it because in all truth, I'm playing a game that I didn't create and putting it out there for everybody else to see the way I chose to play it. And that's technically theirs. Like, I don't really have the right. Just because I bought the game doesn't mean that I own it. So I understand where they come from with that. But when it comes to the music within is already paid for by the company. So why would I get in trouble for posting it unless I sit here and let it play in complete silence? If I did that, and then only that, like literally found the music, edited it down to just the music, then listed it to you guys in complete silence, that would be putting their stuff out there. And yet again, it's still free advertising. So I don't understand people with that. Like, for myself personally, I never knew who Korn was back in the day, in the 90s, until I watched a movie. And I watched a movie with it in the credits. There was a cartoon I had seen, and it was in the credit sequence, and I thought it was really awesome. I went to go look up the band and find out who it was, and then that's how I found out who Korn was back in the 90s. And then I got all into their music. But every CD they've had ever since, I've seen them. I think I've seen them once or twice in concert in my life, and I'm looking to try to see them again soon. But all that came from a movie completely unrelated to it. Oh yeah, I see what's going on now. Now they got to Reverend. This is the lead up. I like this. This works. It would have been more entertaining to interact with it. Now the Pinkerton Agency, the precursor to the FBI, talking to I know, right? No, there's nothing wrong with that. They're telling a story in the background. That was the Pinkertons meeting up with the Reverend in the town of Valentine. They went up to the mountains, which was pretty much where we started, and found that body. They're showing the different people. They're showing the madam that was working at our place, and she was writing those letters. I'm not sure what that was about or who she was writing to. We got to see Charles Smith eventually left the camp from them. They're kind of closing up the gap without making 3 or 4 more hours of gameplay to fill in that story gap. So now that they've tracked to Reverend, the Reverend might have given them hints to where we're going. He wouldn't really know because he left before everything went bad. But this is like a cinematic way to tell what all the little minor details between dealing with Micah, which is a true ending to this game, and getting captured and forced into a deal with the Pinkerton Agency, or the FBI, however you want to look at them. See, now they make their way to Saint-Denis, completely opposite direction, we assume, Oh, we'll see as soon as they show us who's here. She got a, yep, Tilly married a wealthy black man and living in Saint Denis, a place that they would actually be accepted because of the racial integration in that city. So we got to see Tilly. Giving us closure on all the other members. That crew that we ran with Vanderland was big. There's a lot of people in there, so seeing everybody's little tidbits of where they are works. I don't know. If they do, it's going to be about 8 years before we see it. At the rate they're making games now. Oh, let's see. Where is this? I don't recognize this town right off the bat. That kind of looked like the Hinniganstead. That is a long name. Shakaragavani. Sabrienne. Some of the names in here. I remember when Rockstar Studios was just DMA Design, a real small company, when they used to work with, well, they still technically are part of Take-Two Interactive. Oh, he runs his own business in Rhodes. Very cool. So he got it cleaned up his life. Doesn't look like he enjoys it much. Yeah. But at one time, so he ended up getting, that does definitely the town of Rhodes, I recognize that. So he became a merchant in Rhodes. Our cook. I like it. I like the fact that this is all here because it gives the opportunity to see, like I said, I get to see every single person. When since you're here, and people who probably aren't even going to watch this far into the video, but so to give you heads up of what you got coming, when Vampire ends in a few more episodes, about 10 days from now, it's going to take to finish all of the episodes for that. It's a very long game. It took me longer than anything I've done. Pinkerton's looking randomly for anybody they can find. That looks like... No, I don't think... No, I don't recognize any of them. I thought one of them might be a person we know. They might just recognize us. But Pinkerton's still searching. But anyway, after Vampire completes, I'm going to be running up episodes starting every other day or possibly every 2 to 3 days. And it's going to start off with the entirety of a game called Psychonauts. Oh. I didn't move the controller for so long the game froze up. it went to sleep. Now you know your credits are long when the game thinks you left. That's funny. Anyway, I'll be doing Psychonauts, which is a Double Fine game made by Double Fine is a studio that was created by Tim Schafer, one of the guys who helped create the company that makes all the company that makes all of the Telltale. He helped make Telltale Studios, and he used to work with LucasArts on games like Monkey Island, which I've done the entire series of, and the Sam & Max games and such. So he opened his own studios called Take-Two, or not Take-Two, but Double Fine, which has been bringing back a bunch of his old titles as well. So anyway, Psychonauts was one that I thought was one of the most entertaining in there, and there's a sequel coming out, supposedly, years and years later. So I have that in process of recording and getting ready to be posted up every couple of days for the time I'll be away. Following that up with the VR experience will be one of the few VR games I actually play in full. I have that stuff, but I don't know what to do with it. So I finally got a hold of the VR Psychonauts, like 1.5 essentially. Sadie's going on her way. Now she's all healed up. I'm glad she's gonna live. She has to have been one of my favorite members of the whole entire crew from day one of taking her out on a mission. It's good to see that she's gonna make it. Charles as well. I was hoping her and Charles would get together, to be honest. But anyway, after that's done, I'm trying to, if I am able to pull it off, after we finish up Psychonauts and the Psychonauts VR interactive game, I intend to try to pull off the entirety of the Jak and Daxter series, and if everything works out the way I plan, all of this will last out to October, possibly into November, and then that'll be the time frame I get back. So I'm going to be away from the beginning of March to the end of October with no guarantee of being able to do live streams. So because of that, I'm trying to fill in as much as I can the time that I will be away for you guys to have content consistently, or at least at a regular interval. So if I'm somewhere that I happen to have a good internet connection, then I'll be able to stream, but it's going to be one-shot games, things I don't normally do. So hopefully people will enjoy it. Hell, not seeing my rambling, my ugly mug and my rambling voice and my monotone droll sound might bring more people in than normal. So I get asked occasionally on some of the stuff I do why I have my face in the game, and I'm like, honestly, it's protective. The logo that's in the corner here, it's like right in here somewhere, that pops up every once in a while as a watermark to prove these videos are mine. The fact that I keep my face here, it makes it near impossible for somebody to actually come in and steal my content to use for their stuff without paying credit to me, or at least mentioning that I was a part of it. So it's protection. I fully intended when I originally started this channel to actually go in a full black mask with like a hat to do a whole like agent, like I was some undercover person. Oh, the lady that was loving on Martha Morgan. I feel like I fucked that up. That was a mission I feel like I messed up. That was the girl that you would get letters from. I forget her name. He helped out her brother and all of that. That's a shame. That's kind of sad. But yeah, my intention was to originally have it where I was going to be like when you watch a TV show and they have the person's face obfuscated so you can't see what it looks like, as they're like giving details to something. I wanted to do something like that, but I couldn't see through the mask I had. Before, back then when I was doing it, the screen and the camera were so far away from me, it was impossible to do. Oh yeah. Nobody wants my boring content. My playstyle is different than most. You've seen. I drag on with some boring shit sometimes. There's been whole episodes in this RDR series, from Gunsmoke to Revolver to RDR to Gunsmoke to Revolver to Redemption 1 and 2. In one, there were literally whole 2-hour episodes of just me playing poker. So nobody wants to steal my content. There is some older stuff though you can find where I'm not there. I didn't record myself in the beginning. If you go back to the beginning of my stuff, my earliest stuff when my audio was horrible, my video quality, I was still learning how to do all this stuff when I didn't have a set template for my thumbnails. You can go back then and find a time where my face was not in there. You would just hear my voice. I think that consistency of my face, I don't think even picked up until partway through, I want to say partway through, like right around when Mad Max and into, yeah, they found us. Right around Mad Max and into Legend of Zelda, the new one, the Switch version. I can't even think of the name of it. that was around when I started putting my face on camera. I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm never gonna become famous enough to fucking worry about that. Ain't no one stopping me in the streets or bothering me at lunch or anything like that. I ain't getting PewDiePie famous anytime in my life. Too old for that shit. This is a surprisingly long fucking credit sequence. Holy shit. What do you do on your streams? I can't believe that Gino Saji's got boring streams. What kind of stuff do you put out? Are you interested? Are you having fun with what you do? Like, you don't stream just to stream. You gotta stream shit you want to do. You gotta stream things that you care about. That's all it's about. You find something you love and just do that, and you will get the people to watch over time. You stick to be true to yourself and not try to become a comedian or try to do sketches and stuff, unless that's what you are and you like to do that kind of stuff. You get what I'm saying? You put forth what you feel is the best idea. There's a tester on that list. His name was Kane Foot Tit. Just made me laugh. I actually read these credits. I do my best to read through them anyway. I'm not fast enough to read all of them, but every once in a while that name catches my eye. Kane Foot Tits. Oh, okay. So you just play straight gameplay. Yeah. See, Nintendo took their licensing program away, where you had to actually, they took my license away from them. I can actually make videos for Nintendo again, but I don't know if I want to start up or anything. Their stipulation to gameplay is you have to commentate over your gameplay. It cannot just be Mario Brothers from the beginning to the end, and that's it, as the game plays. Because then you're just recording their game and putting it out there, and then somebody else may just watch that and never buy it. Now, I know that's a stupid idea, but Nintendo's at least trying. So now you don't need a license with them to actually do videos. They just simply need you to make sure that if you're doing gameplay videos or let's plays, that you talk while you're doing it, make commentary, make jokes, or just commentate on what you're doing in general, and all of that is enough for them to accept it, which is leaps and bounds from what they allowed before. But a microphone alone is all you need. I did that for a while. You just pop in, say hello, do your game. It's kind of nice. With no camera, I was able to just talk when I wanted to, but the camera, I have to worry about making sure, like, I don't give a shit about clothes and things or facial looks or anything like that, but I have to make a point to look at it. And it got used to it to a point. I started looking at myself for the longest time, and I realized myself over here is not you guys over here. And I used to have the camera in a spot that was up there, so then I would be here, like, looking down, and then I would glance up to you guys, which wouldn't always work, because sometimes it looked like I was staring at you if something on the top of the screen was happening. So that's why I moved everything to the right. It gives me a look as if I'm looking at everything, and I can do what I gotta do, and then when I want to address you directly, I can look at you guys in the camera. Although you could tell I'm sometimes still forget, and I start to go over here. You see me looking over here, and I'm either talking to somebody, or I'm trying to fix things on a computer screen. Rainfalls is just living his life. He's gonna shed a tear over the trash. Oh my goodness, there's still more credits. Holy shit. Are they done yet? Are they done yet? I want to skip it, but I'm afraid to. How many more companies, man? No wonder this game took forever. Let's see how many people I recognize. Oh, let's see. Oh, I gotta go through quick. I tell you what. I gotta say, that whole entire first group. This is the part I look forward to, is the voice actors. I'm usually really good with them, and sometimes I like to know a name of a person I recognize. These are just randoms throughout. I'm surprised. They have a whole cast for every single person. And you know what? We never found that man's friend. I gotta look that up on the internet to see if that's even a thing. Can you find his friend? I love that they label him Joe, a hired gunman, voiced by Lily Millet, a ranch maid, voiced by a woman named Comfort. Nobody I recognize, I'll be honest with you. I mean, obviously the voices from the previous game, but like no famous actors. I expected there to be famous actors or actresses in this. And I'm not seeing a name that pops off. It's like, holy shit, I can't believe they were a part of this. That's a surprise. Outlaw gangs of the South. The Lobos, Laramies, the Lemoyne Raiders, Murphy Brood, O'Driscolls, and the Skinners. Yeah, we dealt with them all. There we go. No? A discouraged man. I love that he was in there. So, wait. Oh, and they got voiceover only. I like that. So, Samson Fitch, a voiceover only. That implies that a lot of these characters, the ones that say voiceover... I didn't even see that. The voiceover, if they put voiceover only, that implies that the character didn't look like the person who was doing the voice, which then of course implies that all the other people looked like themselves. So the discouraged man that you saw, the actor doing his voice, also looked extremely similar to that man, because they wouldn't need to tell us voiceover only if it was different. I love that there's another person here watching me talk shit over the credits. Talk about the credits. Thank you for coming out, whoever else is watching along with Petra. With Gino. God, man, this is longer than like Marvel movie credits here. We had like 14 mid-credit sequences. They're gonna play the whole damn soundtrack through these credits. I don't even know who this list is anymore at this point. They're alphabetizing them in paragraphs. And a man named Zeus. Zeus Mendoza. Facial scans of all the people. Every single person alphabetically by first name that they facially scanned. Jeez. There were no Ians. There were no Ians. That's a surprise. I like that they do that. You got to pay credit to everybody. So every single one of these people on screen right now are people whose faces are actually in the game. Local pedestrians and ambient conversations, all the random shit that you heard. The cabaret theater, the MCs, the magic show, the fire eater, the snake dancer. If you watched all of those, I didn't even see all of those. They gotta pay so much homage. Shout out to Tom Cruise. Yeah, exactly. I got a guy I work with who to me looks like him. I get told by people who see me in real life that I look like Tony Parker, the basketball player. I was like, okay. I personally don't see it. Every time I look, I'm like, I don't know. I can't even get a camera angle that would work right for it. But I get told that all the time. Mostly by black people. Not to be weirdly racist, but... Good lord. This is every person who worked on instruments within it. And the instrument they played. Luke O'Malley played the guitar, bass, harmonica, piano, harpsichord, electric bass, baritone. I couldn't even read it all. He played like 40 instruments just then. Jeez. That man deserves That man deserves his credit in here to be more noticeable. A lot of harmonicas. An original song. Oh, see, look at that. See, so that might be why. Look at, so, and that's what pisses me off. That song right there, Unshaken by D'Angelo, was listed as an original song for this game. That flagged me for a worldwide ban on one of my episodes. And that's the one I gotta go back and bring up on here on full screen and record into my device so that way I can edit that song out and just mute the music from the beginning of it to the end of it. A song that is owned by this game. It's intense, I tell you. You have a friend that looks like, that's awesome. You have a friend that looks like Tom Cruise. My brother gets Vin Diesel a lot, funny enough. To me, I think, maybe I'm just crazy, but I think he looks like him. He's got that kind of burly, big look, and he always, like myself, he keeps his head shaved but he goes clean shaven. Is the only difference. But he has a very Vin Diesel, like, stoic and quiet manner. But he doesn't have a deep voice like this. Like he doesn't have his kind of voice or his low rumble sound, talking like Vin Diesel, not giving a shit about how people think of him. But either way, that style. All of this actually copyrighted music that's within the game, all these segments and songs that are actually owned by people, those ones not give me any kind of hit. Well, what's an idiot look like? Everybody looks like everybody. Everybody looks like somebody, should I say. It just takes long enough to know. Thanks to everyone along the way who helped bring Red Dead Redemption 2 to life. And special thanks to Rockstar worldwide. Getting to the end when the special thanks come. This is all their copyright payments. We literally should be allowed to do this at the end of every YouTube video. And this right here should be all I have to do to not get in trouble. From the music credits all the way down to the end of this, if I were to post this at the end of every single game, record it, since you can see the credits in the beginning of most games nowadays, get it from the beginning to the end and put that at the end of every one of my videos, I should not have to pay copyrights, because this is showing that they're taken care of and that the copyright belongs to somebody. You know, I'm not trying to claim that it's mine in the first place, but either way, every Rockstar game you gotta wait through to the end, because there's always something.
Since you bought this millstone around our necks, we better try and keep this place going.
Yes, we should.
I paid our debts with that money.
I still didn't get a gold on that mission. Aren't you freaking serious? Completed with 85% accuracy. I did miss a few shots. Missed those explosives mostly. And completed without taking any health items. So, I did it without health items, but because I died, that gets canceled.
And no more that.
It's over, Abigail.
No, it ain't. I am literally going to leave for weeks on end as I go and murder my way across the land. There is a whole western region of this game I haven't even been to yet.
Are you being sarcastic, John Marston?
Not at all.
Me? Never.
I'm dead fucking serious.
Good.
That's ominous.
Boy, I thought you liked this place.
No, John, I don't like it. I love
Damn,
it.
dude. This storm is like
Home.
worldwide. Alright, lady.
Hello, Mrs. Marston.
It ain't my handsome husband.
I love you.
Oh.
You stay safe now.
Okay, John.
And there you go. From here forward, as I understand it, I should have the freedom to do whatever I want. Is there anything on the map? Let's check. No. From here on forward, This game is to what I want to do. Go pay my debt to that area. Then we've got all of Red Dead 1 to explore. I mean, I'll explore for me, but again, I don't think there's much else for all of that. If I find something interesting, I'll make sure I keep my camera up to record. And I might post extra videos to this as recordings post-wise of interesting shit that I come across. But for other than that, I think I'm going to leave it at this. This is going to be built for you guys to enjoy what you got.
In old England. That's ridiculous.
What do you mean?
The English aren't brave, Jackie. Now, I once beat up 6 Englishmen in a bar in Canada and knocked them all out.
Really?
Oh,
Why?
other accents just gets on a fella's nerves, you know?
I agree.
I'll tell you something strange that isn't in that book of yours. Do you know the English had talking horses?
You're kidding me.
I never lied, Jackie boy. I met them talking horses in Canada.
He had to have been drinking a whole fucking lot.
There's just one problem, though.
What?
Yeah. Horses is boring as hell. Worse than Englishmen.
I don't know. It's kind of cool that they got that.
True.
Shut up.
You starving animals.
Family dinner is now available. All right, I gotta go check that out. I'm sorry. This whole regular life that's about to be a thing for me is interesting. This is before all shit goes weird. It's like this void of time between having to worry about everything in Red Dead 2 and not having shit to worry about for Red Dead 1. Let's sit down for a family dinner.
Fill you up.
Are they all gonna be there? Or not? Yes, they are. Oh my
Lots on your
goodness.
mind?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to hold your bowl, man. You can eat normal. Put it on the table. It's not going anywhere. No one's gonna take it from you. like an animal scarfing it down. I excuse myself. That's cool that we could have dinner together, though. I love it. I love it. I'm happy that this is done, and this time period is exactly what I would have been most interested in seeing when I played Red Dead Redemption 1. I was always like, just to have the opportunity to everything go well and be left to this world to do what we want and explore and see what there is. I didn't even know there was a second story to this house. Apparently Jack lives up here, or Uncle. Based on all the liquor bottles, I'm going to go ahead and say Uncle lives up here in the attic. Anyhow, I hope you guys, yourself as well, thank you for coming in, Gino Saji, and trying to find a way in. I'm glad that you still were able to join me, even if it was from a different side. Where the fuck did you come from? Oh, through the door. I'm happy that you were able to join me through all of this, and I greatly appreciate your time watching my stuff. I hope that everybody else out there who might have actually decided to push through the credits to see this last little bit, that's good on you guys. Normally, if I hadn't been drinking like I have right now, I would have some kind of trivia from some shit from way back in the beginning of the game. But I can't think of anything right now. So, either way. Hope you guys enjoyed this. In the next game, we're going to be going into Call of Cthulhu. I'll probably be starting that tomorrow. I want to try to do a couple hours, if not a few more. And then as I was telling Peter, and if you stayed this far, then for the heads up for the people who want to know what the future is, next after Vampire is going to be Psychonauts, followed by Psychonauts in VR, which is a different game, followed by the entirety of the Jak and Daxter trilogy. After that, I don't know. Hopefully it'll last out the time. So, and if I can, I'll just stream as much as I possibly can do, dependent upon the conditions of where I'll be living. So, otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.